And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in their hard-fought NBA battle. Sideline reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Memphis, Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Pass to Risache. Back to Young. This one for three. Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
Now here's Morant.
I got him.
Caldwell-Pope with it. Jackson on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with the defensive effort.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Young. It's rebounded by Memphis. First quarter of play, a minute in. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Johnson. No good, a bit long that time. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Young way outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. To the wing on the left. Got a piece of it. Here's Young. He's got 5. Cleared away by Wells. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. The rebound by Atlanta.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Johnson for 3. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Timeout called. Memphis. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Looking to end the run. Aldama outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Risache. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant into the lane, and that one drops for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a high than that.
Conchar, the pass to Aldama. And the three-pointer goes. Aldama's got 5 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
The three from Rizashay knocks down the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Conchar. Morant with it. Lets a floater go. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant surveying the floor. That's short off the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Kennard outside. Pass to Porzingis. And the Hawks with another 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Memphis making a switch here. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. Clark with the screen. Lets it go from 14. That one goes in. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Kennard outside. Porzingis high post. It's good. He's got 9.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Morant. Caldwell Pope finds Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Kennard with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 10. Over to the wing. Porzingis with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Porzingis passes to Kennard. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Kennard. Pass to Okongwu.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Here's Daniels. On the take. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 10. Clark with the screen. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Pass to Okongwu. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Atlanta making some changes. Risacher, he's checked in for Johnson. And Krejci subbed in for Daniels. Here's Jerome. There's the drive. Aldama outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Huff. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Krejci, the pass to Porzingis. Kennard outside. Inside. Fades away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Pippen. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 9. Sinks the tray.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Pippen. And Porzingis with the block. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Williams. And it's Huff in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Pippen. Outside Morant. Here's Aldama. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Aldama's got 7 points. Atlanta leading by 6. Pass to Risacher. Shoots from 14. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Outside Morant. The rebound by Krejci. Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Morant. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Kennard passes to Krejci. Here's Risacher from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. 2 2 We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Aldama in the post. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. And it goes as the official. One more at the line. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Outside Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we see Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
Here's Rizachet. He's got 12. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Morant, the pass to Pippen. 3-pointer. Morant, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Kennard for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Ja slices through. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So it's Atlanta now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Alexander Walker. 3-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Morant. Tightly guarded. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Kennard. Out to the right wing. And it's Krejci missing. Grizzlies trail by 11. Williams passes to Aldama. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the middle. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist from Rizachet.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Misses the 3.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. From downtown, drains the triple.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All your Grizzlies fans, here they come, your Grizzlies. Substitution on the field.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Okongwu with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Okongwu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Jackson. Jack's up at 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Buffkin, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Daniels. No points so far. Pass to Buffkin. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. Here's Wells. Back to Jackson. Now Morant. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Morant's got 16 points.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Pass to Daniels. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Clark outside. Here's Wells. The 3 is up. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Caldwell Pope. It's Daniels with a drive. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wells. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Morant, the pass to Wells. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Buffkin with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 14. And here's Alexander Walker. He has 7. Cleared away by Wells. Clark up top. Jackson on the wing. Caldwell Pope with a drive. It's good.
Used the speed and got to the lane to convert. KCP saw a sliver of daylight, and he took it.
Johnson with it. He's got 5. Shoots over Jackson. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Risacher. Pass to Daniels. Young with it. Johnson a screen on Morant. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Clark with a screen on Young. Back to Jackson. Pass to Wells. Rebound by Atlanta. Young with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Daniels passes to Young. Porzingis against Morant. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice shot selection from Porzingis that time, looking to fire.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Wells. Sinks it from distance. Wells has got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Risacher. Now here's Porzingis. Clark covers. Fades. Porzingis misses. Grizzlies trail by 14. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Daniels. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Morant. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. He's got 18.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Five on the clock. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Well, if you overplay Trae Young, he will go right by you. He's going to make that adjustment.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Jackson on the wing. Back to Caldwell Pope. He shoots it. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just like when he gets his confidence.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Timeout, timeout. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Money to Dance Team. Clap it up.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Clark with a screen on Young. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. They get it again. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Morant, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Wells. He's got 6. Jackson gets the bucket.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Morant against Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, B.A. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Risache. Atlanta leading by 17. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Krejci comes in for Trae Young. He hits the second from the line. Now Morant. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Aldama, covered by Johnson. Aldama, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Count that bucket. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Outside, Caldwell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jerome's checked in for Memphis. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now here's Johnson, guarded by Aldama. And here's Alexander Walker. Let's go with a three. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jerome. No points yet. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Now Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson for 3. And Atlanta misses again. Grizzlies trail by 20. Jerome on the wing. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jerome's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such a selfless guy. Caldwell-Pope's focus on the floor is on the team's success.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. Here's Jerome. Good on the bucket. Jerome's got his second bucket on the night. The Hawks lead by 18. Here's Krejci. Pass to Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Caldwell Pope. Clark with the screen. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's the way to finish KCP with a show of force at the rim.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Alexander Walker. Clark covers. Outside, Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis misses. Grizzlies trail by 18. Jackson on the wing. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Clark. And it's Pippen in for Caldwell Pope. Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Alexander Walker. He has 7. Outside Porzingis. Here's Krejci. Off target from outside. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Right side, Williams. Pass to Jerome. Back to Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Williams drops them both. Atlanta leading by 13. Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Krejci.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Pippen. The 3-ball. He's off on that one. And here's Kennard. He's got 6. Here's Krejci. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Vince Williams. He's out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 19-point game. Here's Pippen, defended by Kennard. 5 to shoot. Here's Moran. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks lead by 19. Here's Alexander Walker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Williams, and here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 21.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pounded by Morant. Kennard for three. Williams grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant, the pass to Aldama. Shoots over Okongwu. Aldama, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen. He buries it from three.
Showing great awareness and quick decision-making. That's how you handle getting double-teamed.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Pippen. Butler's checked in for Atlanta. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside Butler. Kennard for three. Nails it from three. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Coach is wanting Luke Kennard to get aggressive with his shots. That's a nice catch and shoot.
Here's Morant. Ooh, ripped away. Here's the break. Back to Kennard. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Kennard has the space and has a pure shot.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And another three from Memphis.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Morant against Butler. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Johnson. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant with it. Jackson with a screen on Young. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And it's in there. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Outside, Alexander Walker. The floater, that's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they're able to recover. Here's Williams. Rebound Atlanta. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. Offline with a 3. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 15. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson against Jackson. Outside Young. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Risacher, he's checked in for the Hawks. Grizzlies trail by 15. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. Rebound, Trae Young. Atlanta has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Johnson. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Young way outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson gets double-teamed. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And Atlanta has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Risacher. Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Daniels. He gets it in there. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And it's Moran off the dribble.
Oh, man.
Oh!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. The Hawks have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Man, he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Defenders just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him. Over the
Are
top.
you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
The Hawks lead by 10. Outside Young. Pass to Risacher. Good D by Clark. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Here's Risacher. Back to Young. Outside Johnson. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Moran. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Johnson a screen on Moran. Moran against Young. Shot is up. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Wells, inside. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. 29 seconds left in the game. Back to Jackson, just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Risacher. And the Hawks with possession here. They've got a 9-point lead. Now Young. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Got an L, but got an E for effort.